What is mindfulness meditation? To begin with, what is mindfulness? What's this mindfulness that researchers and practitioners both seem to think is so amazing? So try this. Next time you go in the shower, stop doing your to-do lists for the rest of the day and pay total attention to the experience of the shower. You have 5 senses: the touch, the smell, the sound, the sight, and the taste. So pay attention to how the water falling on your shoulders, how that feels like, how the touch feels like. Is it warm or hot? Is it harsh or mild? Then pay attention to the eyesight. Pay attention to the drops of water and the light shining through them. The smell. Does it seem pleasant? Or is there a smell of chemicals? Just simply observe whatever is going on. The taste. You're not going to actually try to taste the shower, but as you are in the shower, pay attention to what taste you feel in your mouth. Pay attention to all these 5 senses. Just observe. Just observe whatever experience is coming to you. You're not trying to change it, but that's not the only thing. You're not trying to judge it either. So it's not about, oh, this is so hot, I wish it was colder, or I need to get out of the shower. None of the usual judgments. But what you're going to do is to give your full total attention to the experience of the shower. And if you do this, guess what? You just did one mindfulness exercise. You experience the shower in a mindful way. So mindfulness is to pay total attention without judgment and just observing and paying attention to what the experience is doing to you and to your body and to your mind. That's all. You're training yourself just to observe. So that's mindfulness. So now what is mindfulness meditation? Meditation is a more formal way to practice mindfulness. So what you're going to do is you are going to decide the duration of time, you are going to decide the posture, you are going to decide what you are going to be mindful of, the objective of mindfulness, and then you are actually going to sit and do the mindfulness exercise in a focused formal way, and that's mindfulness meditation. When you are doing it, just remember there are 2 lessons you are going to learn while you are meditating. These are important lessons, and I'm going to remind you over and over again, but right now I just want you to be aware of these 2 lessons. Lesson number 1, this will pass too, because nothing is permanent. Experience, they come, they rise and they go. So this will pass too. And message number 2 is there is no need to express, no need to suppress whatever feelings you're feeling, but just simply observe. No need to express, no need to suppress, simply observe. So remember, these 2 lessons is what you are really internalizing as you are practicing mindfulness. So today we will do a basic mindfulness meditation, which is called the breath awareness meditation or mindfulness of the breath meditation. For the time being, just sit straight wherever you are with your feet planted on the ground, spinal cord straight, and you may want to close your eyes, and let's start doing a breath awareness meditation. Take a few deep breaths. And now we are going to do the meditation to be completely aware of the breath. In order to do that, allow your attention to go in your nostrils. When the breath comes out, visualize the breath coming in. Allow your attention to notice how the nostrils are receiving the breath. And when the breath goes out, notice again and visualize the breath going out. Breath comes in, you notice how the nostrils are receiving the breath. And breath goes out, you notice again. You pay attention to all the minute, subtle or obvious ways in which your nostrils are receiving the breath. For example, there could be tingling, burning, a breezy sensation, or the nostrils expanding. All these little changes that otherwise they go on and we don't even notice it. By allowing your attention to stay in the nostrils, you are actually going to pay attention to all these things. Breath comes in, notice. Breath goes out, notice. With a childlike curiosity, each time you notice, as if you're noticing it for the first time, what's going on in the nostrils? All the little ways in which the nostrils are receiving the breath. Attention in the nostrils. If your attention leaves the nostrils and goes somewhere else, once you notice that the attention is not in the nostrils, you ask it gently to come back to your nostrils. Come back and notice what's going on in the nostrils. And now, as you're noticing your nostrils, the breath going in and out of the nostrils, you may feel itching or some discomfort or something somewhere in the other parts of your body. Maybe your cheeks or maybe your forehead. You may have the temptation to scratch. You may have the temptation to get out of this discomfort by moving or getting up. But just see if you can avoid the temptation. Even if you don't scratch, after some time that itching will go away. This will pass too. You don't need to do anything. Just notice, observe, and go back to noticing your breath. You'll be surprised that the itching goes away. The discomfort, well, it may be there, but you can avoid the temptation and just come back to noticing your breath. No need to express by actually taking an action. No need to suppress by telling you, no, I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be feeling this. Just simply observe, no action, and come back to your breath. Breathe in, notice, and breathe out. Breathe in, notice, and breathe out. If your mind is wandering around, if your attention leaves the nostrils, that's okay. Just bring it back gently to your nostrils again and start noticing how your nostrils are receiving the breath. And now we are going to end this short meditation. If you want to continue doing this, if you choose to meditate for a longer time, you can continue. But otherwise, if you want to end this meditation, I suggest repeating these lines to yourself few times in your mind. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. This is the moment when I'm okay. All I'm doing is simply sitting here, breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I'm okay. And when you're done, open your eyes slightly at first, slowly, and then all the way.